Guys, welcome back to the DL show, coming to you straight from Baraton TV, here and hereafter. And I am your host, Deborah Lillian. Guess who we have today in the show? Writers. And to be specific, I'm talking about poets. Those people are just so in love with, when they find anything, they're just thinking about writing a poem. Anything, just writing and writing. And so those are the kind of people we have today in our show. So relax, sit back and enjoy. Hey guys, welcome to the show.
Asante.
I'm so glad you graced our show today.
We are
So,
pleasure.
Maybe introduce yourselves to us. Starting from you.
Yeah, Joseph
Mhm.
Nyamwega. Those are my official names. Then
Mhm.
art name is Joseph Poet.
Art name is Joseph Poet.
Yeah,
Wow. Okay, where do you come from, Joseph?
Kissing.
Amazing. all right.
My name is Gillian.
Gillian.
Yeah.
Oh,
My poet name is Giligabi.
Giligabi.
Yeah.
All right. Does that mean you have Gabi for
Gabi for Gabriella and then
Oh.
Gilly for Gillian.
Gillian.
Yeah.
All right, that's nice.
Mm.
All right, so okay, we'll start from you, Jose.
Yeah.
When did you start first writing poems, or when did you realize that you can actually do poetry?
Doing poetry, yeah, I started in the year 2019 actually.
2019.
Yeah, 2019
Mhm.
July.
Mm.
Yeah, 2019 early July.
Mhm.
That's when I started writing, but
Mhm.
those mediocre poems. You see.
No poem is mediocre.
No,
By the way, do you call it that mediocre? I mean,
because comparing to right now,
Mhm.
that content it was
Mhm.
very shallow.
Okay, if you go back to what you are writing, then you feel like I'll just do something
Yes,
stupid.
something weird.
I get your
Like,
point.
yes.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I feel like
Mhm.
removing them from my websites,
Mhm.
sort of things, but
Mhm.
just for memories.
Yeah, for memories.
Yes.
That's it. Okay. How about Gillian?
I don't have a specific date like he does.
Okay.
But I remember maybe poems comes from music. Like you can make a poem to be a song.
Yeah, sure.
So I believe when I was young, maybe in primary school, I wrote some songs, but I did not further with them. So if I remember the first poems that I wrote, I was in high school, probably from Form 2. Yeah,
Wow.
around that time that I started writing poems.
What triggered you to start writing?
If I think about it, maybe it's that the music passion, the music passion that I had since I was young. Probably when I saw that I could not that I could not, but music could take a lot of things to do. So I thought, why not do the poem shorter versions?
Yeah.
Anybody can read anytime without much preparation.
Sure.
Yeah, so I believe that is what made me start writing poems, apart from observing feelings, observing things, the feelings that you put in poems. Yeah, I believe so.
So, and okay, for you, Jose, what triggered you at that year 2019? What made you feel like you should start writing?
Writing poems. What triggered me is just emotions. You see, like at first I didn't like poems. So from my high school, it looked like poems like they are just difficult.
Yeah.
But kufika 2019, kaanza kujiuliza what is behind these poems. So just going back ndo nikaanza kujua some lines just from emotions, playing with your mind. So, and I found that to be relieved of something, just write a poem, express your emotions. Then, so
that means like every time you write a poem, it's maybe sometimes when something happens to you, and
yeah, exactly.
That kind of tells me that maybe how often do you write love poems or heartbreak poems or
Okay, talking of love poems,
Mm-hmm.
actually, almost all my poems.
I love poems.
Yeah, I love poems.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking of half and heartbreaking,
Mm-hmm.
some are encouraging, some are
Mm-hmm.
inspirational, but
Mm-hmm.
almost all of them are love poems because I do a love album.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, I
Does
do.
that mean you're always in love?
Yes, actually, that is my album, In Love album.
Wow.
Amazing. Okay, can you tell us how do you write love poems?
Hmm.
Mm.
I can say I don't write them often.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe I write love or relationship poems when I have a feeling.
Okay.
I have a feeling about it.
Mm-hmm.
It does not even have to be my own personal experience,
Yeah.
but maybe I've had a story that is heartbreaking to me.
Sure.
I can decide to write about it, like to try to be in that person's shoe.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I could say not often, but whenever I write love poems, it has to be feelings, deep feelings, real feelings. Yeah, must be
I get your
involved.
point.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I don't know if maybe you can count the number of poems you've ever wrote before.
To be honest, I really can't. I don't have a specific. I've
Number.
never counted my poems because sometimes some poems I even lost them.
Oh.
I lost my poems
Mm-hmm.
sometimes. So I cannot really. I do not have a count of how many poems I've wrote until now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't.
Okay. Just say, do you have a count of the poems you wrote?
I can approximate.
Mm-hmm.
Like for 2019,
Mm-hmm.
just a few, not more than 20 poems.
Mm.
Yeah, but
The ones you feel like you are doing
Yes.
something stupid.
But for just 2019,
Yeah.
yeah, but not more than 20 poems.
Okay.
But for the year 2020,
Mm-hmm.
there are more than 50 poems.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Those are counted that I know they are official,
Mhm.
published.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but there are these other small poems that I can write. Like somebody can make a request, so I don't count
Okay.
them
Yeah,
because it is not for me, it is
Sure.
for
Oh,
somebody else.
yeah, sure.
Then for 2020,
Mm-hmm.
currently I'm almost 30 poems.
Wow,
So
you're doing a great
so
job.
This
if
guy-
I approximate all my poems, they are around almost 100 or more than
Wow.
100.
Wow.
This guy's doing
Because-
poetry like work,
Yeah.
job.
Okay, so how long does it take you to write a poem? Maybe when you're writing something, how long does it take you? Hours, days, minutes?
Writing a poem
Mm-hmm.
depends on the topic,
Mm-hmm.
on the feeling you have to that poem. So
Mm-hmm.
other poems you can take just even some few minutes,
Yeah.
then editing comes later. But
Mhm.
for other complex poems, like you want to gather some content,
Mm-hmm.
you have to take a while. Like the, for my there's a poem that costed me, so it took 1 week to write a poem. That poem
Wow.
I can't forget it.
Wow.
Okay, I mean, what was this poem about that it really took you 1 week
Hey.
to write it?
Okay, this poem actually it is in this 2021.
Mm.
Yeah, remember when, that is the title.
Mhm.
It is about love.
Remember when? I
yes.
think I saw something like that somewhere. Remember when?
So
Mhm.
that poem,
Mm.
so the content is about all the past events that you had with your lover. So,
Mhm.
but no,
No, it's no
He
longer
or
Things
she-
did
there.
not go the way.
no,
The unthinkable happened.
yeah, then you want her or him to remember.
Yeah.
Yes, so
You're trying to trigger a memory.
yes,
Mhm.
those so to align those memories. So
Mhm.
it took me 1 week to
Wow.
write that poem, and I like that poem.
Wow.
Okay, in short, you're trying to tell us it's your favorite poem.
No, actually, it's not my favorite, but for 2020,
Mhm.
it is
Special.
because
Or maybe it's personal. Okay. Julian, for you, how long does it take you to write a poem?
Just like he had said,
Mhm.
some poems take very few minutes. Sometimes some poems can take really few minutes, but some of them can take long depending on the topic that you're writing about. When you want to consider the audience that you're writing about, most of the time though, I can say if the poem I'm writing about, and I believe it's for all poets, when they write about personal experience, which is enriched with deep feelings, it really takes a short time to write that poem. You're just pouring out everything that you have in your heart and mind on that poem. So maybe later when you come to read that poem, you can't even feel like editing, because it's just saying everything that you really wanted to take it out from your heart. So yeah, but most of them I can say approximately very few minutes to write a poem.
Okay, I'm sure you wrote a lot of poems. Do you have any favorite one that you felt like, wow, I did it, or it's your favorite?
When I read most of my poems, which I rarely do. Actually, I read my poems once in a while. I read them, I love all of them. When I read them, actually, I say, wow, it's a good poem. I start remembering when and remember. I don't know if to be specific. The poem I can recall most even now when you've asked me about my favorite poem. I don't know if it's favorite, but I really remember that poem so much. It's a poem that I named it The Crocodile Man. I remember that poem.
The Crocodile
Man. I remember that
Tell
poem.
us more about the Crocodile Man.
Okay, so this poem is like it's about a man. Obviously, it's a crocodile man. A man who is who bites.
Oh.
Who bites? A crocodile bites.
Oh yeah.
So it's a man who bites. A man who is who may seem like a good creature, maybe a good person, but
in the real sense,
deeply you find out that he's not that good. He's not a good person. He can devour you. He can.
Oh yes.
He can be manipulative. You know, like crocodiles, the way they lay low, they lay still in water, looking for the prey. And then when the prey is near, they just grab. So that's what the poem is generally about. I was like warning the people, the audience, that beware of crocodile men. Crocodile men. Beware.
That's
especially
nice.
young girls. Young innocent girls, as in they should
should
take
know.
care. They should watch out for the crocodile men.
Oh, that's nice. And you say you've told us about Remember When. I don't know if maybe you have any other favorite poem or something.
And now, when I sit down and just read all my poems,
they are favorites?
No. They are best, because my favorite poem it goes by the title Dark Face of Love.
Okay.
Tell us more.
Actually, that poem is very emotional. Actually, you see, I just wrote the poem because of an heartbreak.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
I hope you're okay now.
Yes, I'm okay because just passed.
Life continues.
Life has to continue. So about that poem, there's this girl I love now. See, then from now she left, for someone else. So express my feelings and to make my heart just open or to move on.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had
You
to
had
write
to
this.
write.
Yes.
Yeah, I have actually read a quote somewhere which says that it was something, I don't know, it was kind of addressing some other people who are not writers, and the person was like, "Hey, sweetheart, we are writers. We don't cry, but we bleed on paper. I mean,
Exactly.
yeah." So that is exactly what we're doing.
Yes.
It helps.
So that poem I wrote it on actually it's 2020, the
Yeah.
year 2020. So not that long.
So it's still your favorite.
Yes.
Because it
Yes,
was.
because actually
It has stuck on your mind.
what makes it my favorite poem, it's like kila mtu akisikia tu because nimeifanya hadi spoken word.
The spoken word of it. Wow.
Yes. So kila mtu akisikia anasema
Anaifeel.
yes. So hadi mimi mwenyewe nikasema
Many
yenyewe,
people
That was
relate.
awesome.
this is a dark phase
people
of
can-
love because
yeah.
love
People can
baada
relate.
nionyeshe the light part, this dark phase
Yeah,
actually.
sure.
So actually
Many people relate.
yes.
Yes, okay, so okay, what is the fun part of writing according to you? What makes it so interesting? You know?
To write a poem. Probably, apart from the fact that you can be able to pour your
Out
emotions, yeah,
your mind
that's
and
fun.
everything.
Actually, the fact that you have something like the way artists, painters can be able to
Yeah.
paint their emotions. So
Yeah.
it's fun when you have something like this to write what you feel.
Yeah, sure.
Apart from that is the when people read it, you know, when people read your poem, it's really fun to get to feel if they feel what you
What you're
you
feeling.
are, yeah, if they feel what you have
What
written,
you-
what you felt when you
When
are
you're
when you're writing the poem. So that for me is the fun part, when people get to give me feedback and I get to see that they actually get it. They actually, yeah. So that is when writing a poem. The fun part is the emotion, the feeling, the feeling, everything that goes with writing it. Yeah, that is fun.
Okay, how about you, Jose? What do you find interesting for the fun part of writing?
Writing a poem actually is like playing with words.
Sure.
So I like for my poems mostly I take a rhyming part. So I like writing poems because I like playing with words.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. So it's fun because
fun.
like now you want to get a new vocabulary,
Yeah.
express to your friends, express to your fans, to the people, to your audience actually. So you play with words. Yeah.
Sure. So okay, have you ever, maybe you've talked about your writing poems and you even talked about websites. Do you publish your work? As in, do you have anywhere else you publish your work, or have you published it in a book or just your website or online or what?
Publishing my work, I do it on my website,
Okay.
and for videos and audios, they go for YouTube.
So
Then-
okay, you say that your poems you later on make it as a spoken word,
Yeah,
and then you put it on the YouTube channel.
yeah,
Oh,
but
wow.
not all.
Not all. Some of them, like the dark face of love.
The chosen ones. The chosen ones.
Well, you go with the poems like okay, the poems which will capture the mentality of the listener.
Yeah.
So there's some poems that you can post but can't give a feedback.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. So and for other websites, Telegram, I have a Telegram channel where you can get all my work from 2019 actually
Wow.
until today, any update.
That's nice. How about Jillian? Do you have anywhere to publish your work?
I write poems for fun. I've not made it as work yet. Like Jose, he's taking this very seriously. So for me, writing poems for now is still just fun, for fun, just for fun. I
But
know
sometimes you share it out.
I share in groups, WhatsApp groups, my friends. Yeah, I share to my friends, to WhatsApp groups, so that people can read them and maybe give me feedback. Many people have told me I should take it seriously.
Yeah, you should actually.
My mom tells me like you should use that to be like a job. Yeah? You should make something out of it. But for now, I'm considering it in future. But for now, it's just for fun because I write it when I'm
it's a passion.
Leisure. Yeah, during it's passion. Yeah, I write it for fun generally.
Okay, so since you said that sometimes you share it, and for Jose you publish it also, you share it, do you guys ever maybe, okay, of course you get feedbacks from your readers, and okay, what do they say?
Okay, most of the feedback I get are good feedback. People say, "Wow, I love that poem. The poem is good." Yeah, thumbs up, fire emoji, love emoji. Yeah, most of the time I get positive feedback. There's also positive criticism that I get for experienced poets. They can tell me like, "Oh, your poem is good."
But
do this and that. Maybe these lines. There's some positive criticism out there, and I always appreciate all of them.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, how about you, Jose?
Feedbacks in the feed, actually. Sometimes you can write a poem. Okay, for example, for rhyming words, not all the time that each word can rhyme as you expect. So you have to force an idea. So for a good observer and a good reader can mock you actually.
Of course.
Can mock you. So, but for you, I just forced this.
Yeah.
So
you don't feel offended.
You are forcing so that it can rhyme.
Yes, you are just forcing words. So the only thing you can reply there is like, okay, thank you for the correction.
Yeah.
Yes, I will change it. But there is no idea how you're gonna change it. So,
poetic license.
Yes. And in other scenarios, somebody can say, wow, this thing's great, this art is great. May I do a spoken word on it? And you say yes, just do it. Then you get that audio, listen to it, congratulate the person. Other times somebody can say, wow, or other writers can say, this is great. I wanna do a duet with you. So at some extent you say yes, others you may say no, depending on the situation you are. So in the field there are many feedbacks.
Of course. Okay. So okay, I'm sure there are some people you look up to. You have maybe favorite poets. So maybe tell us, Julia.
Okay, I love reading poems.
Right.
Any poem, all poems. I love reading all poems. So I may not remember specific poems that I loved, and there are specific writers. But probably one poet and one poem, that I have remembered that stuck
in your mind.
Yeah. These poets called Okot Pibitek. Which country? Which country?
Ugandan. He's a Ugandan, I think.
Yeah.
Okot Pibitek, Ugandan.
He wrote great poems. Story poems. I
actually talking about Okot Pibitek. He wrote a story like poem.
Story poems.
The Song of Lawino.
Exactly.
And actually there's a phrase I remember. Okay, I think it was a title of a chapter that said, a woman I share my husband. Right.
I remember.
Yeah, so I also second you on that.
He's a really great that story poem that he wrote in Song of Love, actually, the reference, the way the things, the way he frames the themes, like in that song, in that book, he talks about African heritage, about white ladies and white and black ladies, how black ladies are very energetic and very down to earth, like they appreciate nature, and then the white ladies, the way they are, maybe they cannot even do work. That's how he expresses in the book, how he puts his ideas in the poem, in the story poems. I admired that. So that is one of them I remember. But there are several poems I have loved. I can't even remember their authors, but I just several, because I love reading poems. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, Joseph, for you, your favorite poet?
Yeah, my favorite poet actually. Can't talk of a nation person or because okay, for me, there's a guy from Nigeria called Vincent or Quaros, those words there. That guy alianza kuandika in the year 2009. So I like reading his poems. Yeah, actually, they give me some ideas. They give me some like motisha. So
They motivate
you.
Yes. So sort of things. Those are for written. Yes. But for something like spoken word, there's this lady, actually two ladies. One going by the art name as Luna Poems. Yeah, I like that lady because his work is wow. Yeah, the other is Males. Males. Yet upcoming, but
also awesome.
yeah, yes.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay. If you could spend a day, or if you are given a chance to spend a day with this one famous author, who would you choose?
I can't think of a name. I can't think of a specific name, but it will always be a pleasure to sit down with an experienced poet.
Awesome.
With an experienced poet, to learn from the poet. Not even experience only, even upcoming. It will be great, I believe, to sit down with a poet and share ideas. So I have no specific.
Okay, and for you, Josie?
Sure, that is very true. You can't select one and leave the other. Because
not even your favorite. Because I will just select my favorite.
no, actually, okay, at some point, even your favorite poet, okay, to some extent, some ideas, okay, they may not go well as you think or as you want, but the other. So every poet is wow. Actually, every poet, every great
poet is worth spending time with.
Exactly.
So long as you you rhyme the ideology and sell it out to the audience, so it is great.
That's amazing. So okay, guys, before we close our show, I have to ask you some few questions.
Okay.
And then if you know the answer, you just say it first, and let's see who's gonna win.
Wow, guys.
And of course, I'm going to ask you questions concerning poetry, of course, not far from that. Okay, first question is about a person. Okay, who was this person who wrote a poem and recited when during the inauguration of Joe Biden?
know that lady, but I don't. What the name? I know the lady. Kai. She was so great.
Yeah,
but
of
then,
course she was. Then you don't know the name.
the name did not stick. Kai.
Actually, for me, I have no idea.
She was great. She was great, but the name I did not.
Okay.
Yeah.
The name was Amanda Gorman.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Okay. And since for you,
Mhm.
Gillian, you say that she was so great. That means you partly listened to that poem. What was the title?
Hai. Hizi maswali jameni. Kama sikumbuki jina atakumbuka title.
Okay. The poem was titled "The Hill We Climb."
Wow.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
I had part of it. It was nice.
It was nice.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a very easy question.
Okay.
You are poets. What is poetry?
Hey. What is
According to you, when you're writing poems, what is poetry?
poetry? Is an art. Poetry
Okay.
is a form of art.
Mm-hmm.
Where you use language, music.
Mm.
Yeah, musicality is part of it.
Mm-hmm.
You will join all of them together.
Just say what is poetry. According to you, what is poetry?
Okay, according to me, poetry is music art, or musically, like music actually. Yeah, so actually it is arts.
Okay, of course, poetry is art,
Yeah.
and okay, it's a you can say it's a literary work that we can use to express our feelings, our ideas, and whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, last question. The features used in poetry. You can't miss that one.
Features.
Yeah, the features you use while writing poem.
Okay, like for example, like
Singers.
rhyme.
Yeah.
Like rhyming words.
Yeah.
You use personification.
Wow.
Yeah,
when writing poems.
You can ideology. Yani, okay, not ideology. I mean, irony.
Yeah,
There's
irony,
something like irony.
alliteration, whatever, and those.
The themes, and obviously, like this, poems can be separated into stanzas or just lines. Yeah, each line stanza.
All right. Okay, so I think that comes to the end of our show, and thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
For you viewers, thank you very much for viewing our show. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and don't miss out next time again. See you. Bye.